Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Dan and today we're looking at a documentary that dropped onto Netflix yesterday and it is called My Octopus Teacher. So My Octopus Teacher follows this filmmaker called Craig Foster as he starts this connection and bond with an octopus in this cult forest that is near Cape Town, South Africa, and it is a remarkable documentary. It is really, really good. So if you're familiar with me and this channel, you'll know I'm absolutely obsessed with documentaries. I love documentaries, and I'm really wanting to get into making documentaries one day as well. So I love watching documentaries and I love watching different documentaries and unique documentaries. And I think what makes a good documentary is when you have a really interesting concept and story, but also really interesting characters. And this documentary has both of those things. And so much more. I kid you not, I was so emotionally invested into this documentary that by the end of it, I honestly had felt moved by watching this documentary. It was so touching, it was so emotional at times, and I never expected that. So I was originally drawn to this documentary because it takes place in South Africa, and I'm from South Africa. I'm more on the east coast of South Africa, whereas this documentary takes place on the west coast of South Africa. But despite that, I was really interested to see what this documentary was about and the story. And even the title was kind of interesting to me. My Octopus Teacher. What did that mean? I really wanted to know. And I'm really, really glad I watched this documentary. I think it is fantastic. You really do get an insight into not only Craig Foster's life, but also the life of this octopus and their connection and their bond. And you really do feel like they form this really strong relationship throughout this documentary. You follow Craig Foster as he pretty much on a daily basis goes out and looks for this octopus and ends up, finding out where it stays, where its den is, and seeing the connection form from that. At times it almost feels like both Craig and this octopus have this almost codependency with each other, and it was great seeing that unfold and progress. This documentary takes place, I think, roughly over a year and a half, and Craig's filming it throughout the documentary as well, obviously, and that's how we get all the footage. And it's a really unique perspective and look into this cult forest on the west coast of South Africa, and I was blown away by this. I really, really was. The other remarkable thing about this documentary is how interesting it is. So not only are you getting that emotional satisfaction by the bond between Craig and the octopus, but you're also getting a lot of really insightful information, like information I'd never ever heard before. I'd even seen certain like sea life that I never even knew existed, and that was really, really fascinating. And from the sounds of things and from the looks of things in this documentary, Craig even found out a little bit more about how these octopus behave, and stuff that he couldn't find in science literature and stuff like that. So that was also really interesting that Craig was sort of discovering firsthand how this octopus communicates with a human. And as the title suggests, this octopus ends up teaching Craig some really valuable life lessons, which I was curious to see how the directors were going to implement that into this documentary, but they did it really, really well. And I don't want to say too much about it because I'd rather you guys experience it in the documentary firsthand, but it's a really, at times, emotional documentary, and I was really moved by it. And I do just also want to praise the directors of this documentary, Pippa Ulrich, I think that's how you say his surname, excuse me if I'm wrong, and then also James Reed, who directed this. They both did such a great job, not only capturing Craig's story, but also just the life and connection and bond that this octopus has with Craig. I've never seen a documentary like this, and I don't know if I ever will see another one like this. I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently, but there was something really unique and special about this one that just really moved me, and I think it's a remarkable story, a remarkable film, and I highly suggest you guys check it out. I'm giving My Octopus Teacher a 4 out of 5 stars. I think it is absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend every single one of you guys go watch it now. Cool guys, but thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you have any good documentary recommendations, or maybe one of your favorite documentaries, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always looking for new and good documentaries to watch. The Social Dilemma is also releasing onto Netflix, I think tomorrow, so I'll definitely have a review out for that tomorrow as well. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.